What this would do, and I want you to explain this further to our listeners, is that this would set up under the Equal Employment Commission, the EOC, the ability to impose this prohibition against not hiring someone, as you mentioned, based upon their sexual orientation or perceived sexual orientation. So, under this bill, theoretically, someone could come in dressed one day as a woman or a man. The next day they get the job, they come in as the opposite sex, and an employer would be, helpless to do anything about it. But what's really onerous about this is that there is limited exemptions for. I mean, no exemptions actually for Christian businesses, limited exemptions for Christian ministries. Some are fearful that this could be used as a tool of harassment against conservative businesses.
Well, Tony, I can imagine someone coming in and interviewing one day in man's clothes and come back the next day and apply for a job in woman's clothes, and then setting up a lawsuit and in the sting operation that could harass especially our religious organizations, but anybody that's operating in a responsible fashion. And I just go back to this incident that took place when I was in the Iowa Senate. The gay activists would come and lobby about once a year, and Senator Jerry Bain, he sat next to me for years, and he had 4 or 5 of the students at the University of Iowa lobbying him to provide special protected status for sexual orientation, gender identity, the Iowa End Act they were trying to pass. And he said, "Let me ask you a question." He said, "Am I heterosexual or am I homosexual?" And they looked him up and down, and actually they should have known. But they said, "We don't know." And he said, "Exactly my point. If you don't project it, if you don't advertise it, how would anyone know to discriminate against you?" And that's at the basis of this. If people wear their sexuality on their sleeve and then they want to bring litigation against someone that they would point their finger at and say, "You discriminate," it is an entrapment that is legalized by the End Act, it appears to. And it's a violation of the individual rights of employers to, at their own discretion, decide who they want to hire, who they want to fire. We do not need more federal mandates, and we surely don't need a political statement. And that's what this is, too. This is the homosexual activist lobby taking it out on the rest of society, and they are demanding affirmation for their lifestyle. That's at the bottom.
All right.